I have to like... So I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike lately.
Huh? What was that? How many bullets? What?
That was pure accident. For those who don't know, Counter-Strike or CS2, or just CS a lot of the time, is a 5v5 FPS or first-person shooter. You play one half-ish of the game as terrorists, where your initiative is to transport, plant, and defend the bomb. You play the other half of the game as counter-terrorists, where your goal is to either kill all the terrorists before they plant the bomb, or kill all the terrorists and defuse the bomb. Historically, I've definitely only played games out of relaxation. Typically, I don't play games where the heart of it is people yelling at each other, pissing your pants because you got jump scared from a headshot, or especially not things that rely on reaction time because I suck.
Okay, well, it was someone I had muted too.
Oh god, sorry Andrew. Before Counter-Strike, my favorite FPS was Slime Rancher. One of the most interesting things to me about learning to play Counter-Strike and attempting to be good at it is sort of all of the culture that goes into it. There's a lot more than I thought there would be. I used to think Counter-Strike was stupid. I don't know if that's a shared opinion, but I did not see the merit in it until I started trying to like learn all the call-outs and figure out how to push and stuff like that. It's also interesting how quickly the like ode to garbage disposals cacophony mix turns into something that you can actually analyze and use to your advantage. For example, in this clip, I'm entering B site on the map Overpass, and my team is 3 players left alive. Taviri is spectating me and tells me to get on site, aka get to the bomb and start defusing, but even if you had no visual cues and couldn't see your screen, you would know that the bomb was planted because of the beeping sound in the background as an audible cue.
Yeah, what?
That guy's
Charlie,
tagged.
get on site and try to defuse.
No, I don't.
No, you try
Okay, now
to
defuse.
I'm defusing without a kit here, so it's going to take me 10 seconds to defuse the bomb. The first time I start the defusal, we knew I had enough time to stick it because the 10-second music hadn't started playing yet.
Just stick
Watch
it.
construction.
At this point, my job is to defuse the bomb, but I thought Andrew was telling me to watch construction.
Oh, no.
Stick it. Stick it. No, no. Okay, we lost.
This clip is definitely a demonstration of bad communication and also shows how Counter-Strike can firmly lean within the boundaries of bad noise that doesn't make sense. However, these callouts also present a fascinating example of how communication within video games can become diegetic. We're forced to assume that by using in-game voice chat, you are essentially using the real-life equivalent of communicating via walkie-talkie or something similar. But more relevant to actual gameplay, Counter-Strike is consistent in its prioritization of sound. Footsteps are a vital way of knowing where your opponents are, which is why the game ties in visuals to help you understand its mechanics. Unfortunately, I learned about this 3 days ago.
Charlie, start walking a bit sooner.
Okay.
Yeah, because they could hear us.
Yeah, you've done that a lot these past few games.
Yeah, because I don't really know what the range is. Like, it seems sometimes we start walking
It tells you on the map.
Yep.
How?
If you look at the
does.
minimap when you're making noise, it like the green radius around you is how far away you can be heard.
What?
Ultimately, I'm still learning and adjusting to how Counter-Strike works, but I can no longer honestly say that it doesn't make sense. It may sound like a conglomerate of nothing and also too much at once all at the same time to start with, but once you sift past that, you can find a form of communication that becomes kind of interesting. And it makes me question sounds I hear in real life and think maybe deeper about how those could contribute to an ongoing dialogue within the world at large. Kitchen.
Flashing.
Okay, that's all. Bye.